Today on YouTuber News Quick Bites, Tana Mongeau and Erica Castell have apologised after posting a video saying they don't care while attending a COVID party. Dixie D'Amelio has responded to claims her sister Charlie gets more attention from their parents, and the boys from the Sway House may have embarrassed me even more than the boys from the Hype House. I'm Benedict Townsend and this is YouTuber News Quick Bites, brought to you by PopBuzz. And it's also the only show where we don't have a green screen, so I can finally wear my green t-shirts. You're welcome. Our first story. Just days after James Charles apologised for attending Larry Merritt's YouTuber-studded Hype House birthday party, Tana Mongeau and Erica Castell have joined the growing ranks of high-profile YouTube and TikTok stars that have been called out for flouting lockdown guidance measures by attending massive house parties. Now, the pair have been criticised after a video posted to Tana's Instagram story shows them saying, quote, "Listen, we don't f***ing care," while they're at a party together, which many perceived as completely dismissing the guidance around lockdown. I can't believe Tana herself posted this. She exposed herself. One person tweeted, quote, "I'm disappointed. Your fans and people that love you are disappointed." While another person commented, "These people are influencing people, so they need to start setting a good example for their younger viewers." Erica and Tana have since apologised, but they denied what they said had anything to do with COVID or the health crisis. They say they were referring to their past drama together, saying they don't care anymore. Erica tweeted, quote, "The comment was not intended as it was perceived. Saying, quote, 'we don't care' was about our previous beef. It was in no way related to the COVID-19 pandemic we are in. It was insensitive, careless and stupid for me to even be at a party during the pandemic." Yes it was. Tana followed this up a few hours later by posting an apology to her Instagram story, saying that going to a party during a pandemic was, quote, "careless and irresponsible," and that she wanted to, quote, "apologise and be better than this." Well, hopefully they both learned their lesson, and I just love this sort of like, guys, you're right. I need to grow. I need to be better than this. Why didn't I see it? Just don't go to a party in the middle of a global pandemic. It's not like you haven't heard this is happening. It's all we've been talking about for months. And you're in a country that is struck so badly by it. Just don't go to a giant house party. Our second story. Now, when me and my brother were growing up, our parents, just like everyone else's parents, decided which one of us they loved most based on who had the most Instagram followers, parents. And now, according to TikTok fans in 2020, things haven't changed a bit. TikTok superstar Dixie D'Amelio, the 12th most followed person on the app with 31.3 million followers, has recently spoken out about claims that her younger sister Charlie, who is of course the most followed person on the app, 74 million followers, the claim that she gets more attention even from their parents than Dixie does. Yeah, that's right. It seems that fans have interpreted Charlie's larger following and of course just random scraps of insight they've managed to grab as evidence that Charlie and Dixie's parents just love Charlie more. Dixie went on Instagram Live to completely dismiss these claims, saying, quote, "I ran the show for 18 years. Charlie was Dixie's sister. Like teachers would call her Dixie sister. Everything. I don't care at all." Dixie and Charlie's parents also joined the Instagram Live, with their father claiming that they like a joke and they like to banter as a family, but they insisted that they are, quote, "a funny, loving, normal family," while their mother added, quote, "it's not that deep." So it seems that rather than the D'Amelio parents basing their parental love for their daughters on TikTok popularity, fans may have just taken things way out of context, which is probably the first time that's ever happened. But I would like to reassure my parents, if they're watching, which of course they are because I'm the favourite child, that I do still have a lot more Instagram followers than my brother, so bear that in mind at Christmas. And finally, remember that cringe video of the Hype House boys in a hot tub that the internet roasted them for? Well, now the Sway boys are getting in on the action, and they're getting the same treatment for basically making the exact same video. The video, which was posted to the TikTok account of Too Hot to Handle's Harry Jousey, who was also there for some reason, shows the boys of the Sway House posing together behind Harry as he sits on the ground looking almost as embarrassed and humiliated as I felt watching it. The TikTok boy poses included, all the favourites like lip licking, lip biting, forehead pointing, squinting. You just want me to do my impression of a TikTok e-boy. Maybe. I'm a little teapot. Stuff like that. 10 years of drama school. Now the internet was quick to show its embarrassment. People took to Twitter with comments like, quote, "Someone needs to call their scientist to tell them their clones have malfunctioned." And someone else said, quote, "This is the same person 6 times shot on a green screen. You can't trick me." But look, we all do embarrassing things when we're 15, or 23 or 35. Or however old these boys are, it's never really clear. I mean, look at me, I'm 16 years young and I make mistakes all the time. Last week I filled in one of my tax returns slightly incorrectly and accidentally got refunded $100,000 by the government because I overpaid. Boy, was my face red. The hijinks of youth. Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can subscribe by swiping up on the last snap of this story if you're watching on Snapchat, or by hitting subscribe on YouTube. I'm Benedict Townsend at Benedict Town, and I'll be back on Friday with a brand new episode of YouTuber News. Like a big, full fat, full sugar episode of YouTuber News. This, after all, was just a quick bite. It's the full fat show. This is the semi-skimmed show. So, quick bite. I love a quick bite. Quick bite every night and day.